Warning. The following program is a duo of white guys with a podcast talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, the MOZOS, or the Lubbock Matadors. There may be some cuss words because these dudes are in their 20s. If you're a Mozito, please seek permission before watching any further.
Wanders on over.
Oh.
I like how we always had this good introduction we've made.
Yeah.
And then you just hit start and walk over.
You always hit start and you walk over. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Until we get our own broadcast, like production guy sits in the back. We get a zipper.
Yeah.
If you watch the Yard podcast, you know about Zipper.
I'm outside of the loop.
There's Zipper, Zipper 1, there's Zipper 1, Zipper 2, Zipper 3. Zipper 3, Zipper is like their production guys, but
Sure.
One of the cast members, Nick, is dating Zipper 3. That's his girlfriend. But she's also production assistant, which is very interesting. So it's like, oh, when they talk about Zipper 3, it's like, oh, that's Nick's girlfriend.
Welcome to the MOZOS Offseason podcast.
Welcome to the Offseason podcast. We have some extra things to the set.
One of them is the wrong color.
Yes, because the frame arrived broken. So I'm reaching out to IKEA support.
At least it's IKEA.
Yeah, IKEA is pretty good with it. Yeah, so I mean, I've reached out to them and they're going to get back to me, but they should be able to replace it. It's just like I tried to glue it, but like the middle, what is it called? A tendon joint in between the two pieces of the frame is completely snapped in half, and you can't really glue that. You could try. I've been trying to glue it, but it's going to be messy. So I'm using this one for now. But we have all of our art from...
With our Thirst Trap Notorious.
With Thirstorious, indeed. Yes, so we've got West Texas, we've got Oklahoma, we've got Jacksonville, we've got Hickory FC.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. What a time.
What a time. It still is weird that I'm watching soccer that's not here.
Yeah, it does feel weird. I watched...
I am fully in Celtic mode now.
Yep.
And so I'm just watching
That's what you're saying last
all the way
time.
through. But I'm just weird. I was I have no Matadors.
I'm catching Brentford friendlies, and I watched NWSL on CBS during QuakeCon.
I've heard that's actually going really well.
Yeah.
I have obviously I don't have cable TV, so I don't really tune into it that much. But I've seen they're pulling really good crowds.
They have CBS and ESPN, and so usually they put it on CBS over the air or ABC over the air. So if you have an antenna, you can watch it. That's how I was able to watch most of the NWSL stuff.
Because you were at where was QuakeCon at?
QuakeCon was at the Gaylord Texan in Grapevine, Texas. Very good, very fun.
Yeah.
The Gaylord is very, very big. It's a big hotel. It has the giant Texas atrium. I know you're giggling.
Yeah,
I know you're
I'm
giggling.
Sorry.
That's the name of the hotel.
Yeah.
But yes, it is called the Gaylord, and it's very funny because, haha, funny name.
Yeah.
But it is like a giant luxury hotel, and the whole point is that it's a BYOC LAN, bring your own computer LAN party, and everybody connects to the internet there. And there was over 4,000 people there with their computers, largest LAN party in North America.
There you go.
So, drop it off on Wednesday, you go through Sunday. The area is open 24/7, so you can go and fully game for a full day, full 4 days if you really wanted to.
I know this is a stereotype, but how smelly was it?
It was pretty smelly. It's bad.
It was bad.
It's bad. So I work in esports, so you're typically around some smelly dudes. I mean, I'm not gonna, and some smelly people in general. I mean, that's just. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Rocket League, the least smelly event I've ever been to. World Championships in Fort Worth, cleanest smelling crowd ever. And I'm very, my buddy Benjamin and I went and we were driving out there. And he's like, Dylan, can you be honest with me? How smelly will this event be? Because I've heard that gaming events are smelly. I said, well, Rocket League players are a lot more normal. They're not as neurodivergent. They're not as
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it, of course. They're not as
this is coming from two
neurodivergent people. They don't shower because of sensory issues sometimes as well. So Rocket League doesn't really have a whole lot of those players, a whole lot of those folks. There's not a whole lot of that segment of the gaming population. They follow sports. And they probably played sports back in the day.
This probably needs to be when like a MOZOS off-season thing, we go and play some Rocket League.
Yes, we all just play Rocket League.
Like a little PayPal thing.
Ooh.
And have Rocket League on the PayPal.
Yeah, we could like the Patreon.
Yeah, the Patreon.
We do Patreon, and we could bring on some Rocket League folks that I know. Because I know some.
I genuinely haven't played Rocket League.
I know some professional players, guys. I'm kind of cool like that.
Kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. But this was just like general BYOC, so people are playing every game, and there's around Friday to Saturday night, you're walking in and you're behind a dude who just smells real ripe, and you're holding your breath until you get through that metal detector, and you could go the other way and just.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Everybody around me was fine. They didn't smell bad. I was staying with 3 other dudes, so we all showered and we all had deodorant. There's a clan there called Always Too Manly, A2M. They have this thing where they go whoop. It's higher pitched. I didn't want to peak the thing, but they like whoop.
Sure.
And so that goes all over the place. And then on Friday night, they have an initiation ceremony with new clan members in which they all take off their shirts and play Quake, and they have a huge like parade down the center of the LAN area and all that. Somebody ordered a mariachi band to just play, which was fun. I mean, that was awesome. I was playing, I was streaming, and I was like, "Orale!"
They're cooking.
I was like, "Yeah, a mariachi band is so cool. I love it." I was like, "Dude, this is great." The last time I heard one was like in New Mexico.
No, incorrect.
When was the last time?
We had one at a Matadors game.
We did, didn't we?
That was because I was about to feed into that. I was like, I know the Matadors had a mariachi band.
We did.
Maybe
That's
we
right.
need to get some of them to come join the MOZOS full time.
That would be fun. Have a mariachi band on retainer. That'd be fun.
Because we sadly did lose one of our trumpets this year.
We did.
I will shout him out, TJ. He's at boot camp.
Yep.
He's gonna. I was gonna make a joke, but that's a little too far even for this pod. Something Middle East.
Oh, okay. Is it the we can bleep this out if you want. Born too early to go to the Middle East.
Yes.
Born too late to go to the Middle East.
Born just the right time to go to the Middle East.
Well, don't worry. Well, actually, we don't need to bleep that out because I have friends that I was rooming with in college who are currently in the Middle East. They're just stationed there, though.
It's true. Like that
that's
statement is not false.
That's just how it is. That's just
What a great thing to talk about on the MOZOS podcast. The current geopolitical situation of the Middle East.
Let's go. Which reminded me, I saw an Internet Historian video the other day. I think he released it 2 days ago about the Ever Given, the ship that got stuck on the Suez Canal.
Oh, yeah?
And I think at the very end of the video, he said, they brought stability to the Middle East, and nothing bad ever happened ever again.
Nothing
bad ever happened ever again. Yeah. All right. Well, we don't need to get more into geopolitics. Basically, QuakeCon was super fun because you could just play video games as long as you want. There was a New Mexico United fan there, so
I saw that.
So that was really cool. And
you were repping the Matadors.
I was wearing the Doors. I was wearing that on Friday. Saturday, I wore my Tech hockey jersey because elite members get QuakeCon hockey jerseys every year. So they get like a QuakeCon with 25 as the number, 24, 23. It's been around for 30 years.
Jeez.
People have been doing this since 95. There's a few people who were like, I've been doing this every year almost every year since 1995.
That's crazy.
Yeah. One guy we met was like, I first came here and started doing it. He was a UT fan.
Boo.
But no, very chill guy. I put up 2008, the 2008 Crabtree game on my projector because you could project stuff on the side of the walls if you have one. And he was like, "Did you do that because of me?" I was like, "No, I did that because of my seatmate who is a UT fan but didn't go." And he's like, "See?" I'm like, "Yeah," because like I'm cool with people who actually went to UT and graduated and all that stuff, or have family that went to UT. It's the people who have no connection to UT at all and are T-shirt fans, Walmart fans. That's who I have. Those are the loudest ones.
And this we'll get to soccer with this as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have that problem with one of my best buddies, Mike, who you've met.
Yes.
He is a U2 fan.
Yes.
He went to Tech, dropped out, and like none of his family went to UT.
So like, why?
Like,
why would you do this? So like, there's
he's
also
got Hookem tattooed on his hand.
So like, there's this Longhorn at the Gaylord, and so there's Asher. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Hopefully,
this is a big dude. By
the way, he is 7 feet tall.
That is
he is trying to be an NBA player. He's got overseas offers apparently as well, so he's contemplating that or going back to college. Matt, he went to UTD, University of Texas, Dallas.
Is that enough separation to be allowed?
In my opinion, no. Because he went to UT Dallas, completely different institution. Yeah. They played in Division III when he was there.
Broncos?
No, but it's a unique one. It's not the Broncos. UT Arlington are the Mavericks.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
UT Dallas are the Comets.
Oh,
Whoosh.
okay.
Whoosh Comets. They played in Division III when he was there and don't have a football team.
Okay.
Now they play in Division II. They play in the Lone Star. So they're going to come up here, play LCU. For example. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think they have a men's soccer team. I know they have a women's soccer team. Not 100% if they have men's. But then here's me and Kong Kai Wen, and Kong went to Tulsa. So, Oklahoma, you hate Texas. Yeah, so we got that picture. That was hilarious. But, yeah, really cool dude. Anyway, he was saying that his first QuakeCon was 2002, and Syntix looks over at him, Asher, and he's like, oh, I was born in 2002, and you saw like the life drain out of his eyes a little bit, and it's like, awful. yeah, and like I said, like somebody said in a few years, Dylan, your first QuakeCon was like 2018, 2019. I'm like, yeah, and they're like, somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, I was born in 2018, 2019.
Someone who's born in 2018 is like what, 7?
They're like 7 now, but they're probably gonna. There was a 7-year-old there. I mean, we had kids in our row because Unk status, so it's gonna slowly become Unk, but it's so much fun. It is like the most entry level esports event ever. If people don't understand esports, it's literally just, hey, you get to go and play video games for as long as you want, and go do all the other fun stuff that's there. Like there was a Project Diva arcade cabinet. For those who don't know, that's Hatsune Miku. It's a video game. It's a rhythm video game. It's really fun. Yeah. But they had a real like Japanese arcade cabinet there, and I was like,
"That's crazy.
That's dope, yeah." And then I turn around and start talking to the UT fan about like 2005 national championship run that they had during the Rose Bowl against USC.
Who was their quarterback? Young?
Vince Young.
Vince Young.
Vince Young.
I am awful about ball knowledge about any other university except Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
same here. To be fair,
like I can tell you everything about Tech from like. Now
I could be like Gardner Minshew was a baller.
Yeah,
back in the day,
but there
at
was
Washington
some connection
State.
there.
Like but yeah, that was Mike Leach. So I was always kind of like looking at Washington State and kind of rooting for them.
Big Vandals guys.
Big Vandals guy.
Big Idaho Vandals guys we are.
Yeah, we love the Vandals.
If you don't know, NCAA 14 legends.
yes, the Kibby Dome.
The Kibby Dome.
It's their 50th anniversary this year, I think, of the Kibby Dome existing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Matadors, when are we going to get our version of the Kibby Dome?
Yeah, we should make a Kibby Dome, but for lower division soccer.
Think about it. It wouldn't be very hot. It could be air conditioned.
It could be air conditioned.
Ooh, the electric bill, first of all.
Yeah, the electric bill would be crazy.
The electric bill might put us up.
Well, at that point, just put turf in the Civic Center.
God, no. God, no. I don't know if you've ever been.
I have. I've done gaming events there. It's... I mean, it could be better.
Can we? Do you think they'll let us put a turf field inside Buddy Holly's?
No.
No.
That's like when the WNBA, like the Liberty, played at Radio City Music Hall for like a season or two because
I am unfamiliar with that.
Because Madison Square Garden was undergoing remodeling, and because of the WNBA plays in the summer, and the NBA teams play fall to spring, the Liberty, which was owned by the Knicks at the time, they couldn't play there, so they played for like 1 to 2 seasons in Radio City Music Hall on the stage. And so you would go in and you would sit in like a theater seat and you would watch basketball, but only from one angle. It was weird,
that is very
but interesting. So I'm like, if there was a stage that was big enough for soccer, could you have a soccer game in Buddy Holly Hall?
Well, I mean, it's got to be, 120, 110 yards. So
yeah.
I mean, that's Ugh.
I don't think that's possible. I think basketball is a lot more possible than
I always
soccer.
think it's so interesting. As long as this is way more like common in American soccer, where it's like all the fans are on one side of the stadium.
Yes.
Like it messes with me so much.
And also it's because of American football.
Well, yeah,
because
like
all the fans will be on one side of the stadium usually. Because if it's especially small town, the fans are just there on one side usually, typically.
When the Matadors Stadium gets built, whenever that is, in our lifetime or not.
Yep, we'll see.
I want to have like a full
bowl,
but make it like 6,000, 8,000. So it's a bit more compact, but at least it's all the way around. Like Hickory Stadium.
Yes.
I don't know if you actually got to saw Hickory Stadium.
Hickory Stadium, like the fans are on top of you a little bit.
Yeah, which is just great.
Kind of mental.
Can't have kids hanging over the side of the rail.
Well, they were, but they were sitting on the sides of the brick fencing. But yeah, I mean, it was still very cool.
I'm just saying, I would have domed one of those kids.
Yeah.
I would have put when in doubt, kick it out. When in doubt, put it in a kid's face.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. I remember when we were talking about this with Carlos, he was like, he misheard bowl as pool, as in we were going to put I wanted the stadium to have a pool. He was like, well, those are hard to maintain. What if someone throws up in it? And I still think he's thinking about a bowl. And I'm like, what do you mean it's hard to maintain? It's a bowl stadium. People throw up in stadiums all the time. What do you mean, Carlos? He's like, are we talking about a pool? I'm like, no, we're not talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars here, Carlos. I'm talking about a bowl stadium.
We brought this up last week. And then Clayton full on sent me the air raid siren.
Yes,
to buy it.
He told me he was buying one.
I swear to God, Clayton, if you buy it,
that would be awesome.
I will hit you.
That is cool, though.
Keep it on the other side of the stadium.
We could if it could be remote controlled.
Maybe.
Or we just have a guy out there with earplugs and everything, and can
because he told me it's like 120 decibels. That's not that loud. I was like,
that is pretty loud.
That's pretty loud.
That hurts.
That hurts.
That is within pain threshold, to be fair.
So,
shout out Clayton.
Shout out.
We'll figure out what to do. Well, I think we're probably gonna have to do like construction's earmuffs.
Sadly, we have like 9 more months.
Yes,
which is just.
But we have time. We have time.
We have time to figure everything out.
Time to figure it out.
We could talk about it when we have our.
I'll probably have to do something engineering wise, or you and I could do something engineering wise.
Yeah. God forbid the former aerospace engineer something. God forbid.
Oh, well, I'm an engineer's son, so.
World champion FRC.
World champion RoboRave 2013.
Yeah. You know who was in your worlds?
Mexico.
You know who was in mine? Israel and China.
Oh, well, we had China, too.
Oh.
We had China, too. We didn't have Israel, but we had China.
God, those Israeli teams were crazy. They had so much money.
Yeah, same with the Chinese teams. They would just go right.
This has turned into a weird geopolitical
we are
podcast.
Getting way too close to getting geopolitical. And speaking of geopolitics, let's talk about a project that we've been hinting at for quite a while that we're going to start today. And it is the MOZOS / Matadors Walk of Stars.
Is that a working title?
The Hall of Fame.
Is that a working title?
The Legacy Lane. Yes, it's a working title. We'll figure it out. But it's basically the MOZOS Hall of Fame of players and coaches and staff members, front office people, fans that we believe should have a place in a Hall of Fame, Walk of Fame type deal.
And it's going to spread. We're going to have it from true legends, like Hall of Fame worthy.
Hall of Fame worthy, really good players, 2 players who were there for the culture.
Forget.
Yeah, like guys who were great for culture. Maybe didn't get a goal or two, maybe got some goals, but were a major part of why the Matadors were so successful in a season. All the way down to, hey, if you want, like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, if you pay us, we'll put your star on there.
Yeah, if you donate us money, you will get your
own spot in the Walk of Fame.
We are corporate shells.
We are the corporate fat cats of Lubbock, Texas.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. We've got quite a few names here that we need to talk about, but I think first and foremost, I will start. First and foremost, the one person that has to be on there from the early days, Paul Gilbert.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Paul and Yuri. I mean,
yes.
just that staff. I mean, Not like you can say just their entire time, but you mainly think of their second season, and especially that Open Cup run. You know, I mean, it was just scenes there.
Yes.
Like
And
the first season, like honestly, even though it happened like what 5 years ago now, we're getting 5 years ago, which oh my god,
wow.
yeah, wow,
Unk.
unk, been there since the start. I mean, like that season's pretty forgettable to be honest. I barely remember any of it.
Yeah. But having a team that becomes pretty dang successful from the start.
Well, you know, most teams fail after the first season.
Yeah.
So here we are 5 years later.
Yeah.
So,
you know, we're still going. We're still pushing.
Because like I was trying to think of players from that season. I was like, okay, Luke Jones, but he's more of a legend for his second season and his Open Cup run.
Yep.
And then at that point, you kind of because maybe Mitar, but again, Mitar was the same way where it was just and again Pablo as well.
Pablo.
And you know it was for their second and Open Cup run.
Yep.
So well, I guess for them it was only their for Mitar specifically it was only the second season. But yeah, we need to get. I wish we had the board ready.
Yeah, we need the board.
We're gonna have a board here that
I couldn't find a whiteboard big enough at Target today because it's back to school season.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Everybody's buying all the whiteboards.
Yeah.
So we'll make one. We'll put it up here. I think we're gonna do like poster board or something.
Yeah, we'll
just do it in Sharpie.
Print their photos out or
print photos out. Sharpie it on.
This might be a reference that's too foreign for you. Are you aware of the cool wall from Top Gear?
Yes.
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 Where we have like Sub-Zero.
Yes.
To like dog crap.
Yes. That would be a fun thing. I was thinking more like Top Gear, the celebrity leaderboard that they have with the magnets.
Yeah.
And you just throw a magnet on the back.
I think we can do something like that.
You write down their time, throw a magnet on the back. So that could be a podcast appearance type deal, and we put it over here.
Yeah.
And it's down this middle column right here.
Yeah.
And I try to get something magnetized, and we just do tape and we slap it down.
Yeah.
We have them sign their name, slap it on there.
So you started really getting involved with Matadors the second season?
Second season, yes.
Or was it after the Open Cup run?
So the second season I got involved because Alliance Credit Union became a sponsor, and I worked for them at the time. And I was watching this 2022 season just online, though, because that was the first season of the Matadors, of course.
God,
but
do you remember 11 Sports?
Yes.
The true ball knowledge know about 11 Sports and the crime that website was.
Man, that was awful. I mean, I kept up with it because of 11 Sports being so bad.
Yeah.
But I had to 2022. I was trying to move out to Austin for a job right after college, and then didn't. So I was like, okay, well, because I was like, oh, I kind of like the Matadors. What if I got really into like Austin FC?
Yeah.
I started going to a bunch of Austin FC games or FC Austin games, whatever. The Green Roots Tree, blah blah blah. Old Columbus
nonsense.
Crew owner. Choice words being withheld. Greedy asshole.
Okay.
There we go.
There it is.
That's better. There's a lot more in choice words I could have said there, but yes, greedy person, greedy asshole. But then I came back here and I'm like, okay, well, back to let's get more into it. And I remember having meetings with my Alliance coworkers and the head of marketing, and then Thomas and Dustin. I got Dustin's number. And I was texting him a lot during that season, trying to potentially get a part-time job with social media. And he texted me. Actually, I could find this text message. Oh my god! Hold on.
Dustin, call out.
Dustin. Well, he's not. It's not a bad call out because he did have a point. Let's see here. See, I said, as you know, we're still in startup mode. Would love to have more support in those areas, but I don't have any budget for it. We were trying to get the club profitable. Blah, 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 blah. Some more insider info. I know you're super talented. Would love to figure it out when we're in a better spot for that.
There you go.
So Dustin left the door open. The door is still open, Dustin.
Yeah. Because that was 3 years ago now?
Yeah, that was 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
And he was texting me to do social stuff with Alliance.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of stuff there. And door's still open, guys. I mean, I'm here as long as it's not like what the
ISC
interns
is
do during
screaming.
game day.
Yeah.
Well, there would be a clear separation between stuff I do with the MOZOS, stuff I do with the Matadors.
Sure.
Yeah. We would make it clear distinction. Because, I mean, this is sort of my whole thing. Dustin's on the Wall of Fame. Thomas is on the Wall of Fame already. Have to put them there.
You know who isn't?
Who isn't?
Cooper.
Oh, my God. Okay, Cooper.
Yeah.
We give Cooper one more. I think Cooper needs another All-Star season. Cooper had a great season.
Did she?
Yeah. I mean,
Did
she
she?
started as an intern. She came in. She's been doing a
Was she
really
an
good
intern?
job.
I thought she just came in full time.
She was an intern.
I was unfamiliar.
22, I want to say. 23. And then came in full time. Yeah.
I don't know if she deserved it.
We're giving
we
Cooper
love
too
giving
much.
Cooper
We're
a
giving
lot of crap.
Cooper too much crap. I mean, when we're talking about All-Star Wall, I think not yet. I think Cooper could get up there very, very soon.
Yeah.
She had a very stellar first
She
season.
is the streets will never forget.
Correct. Absolutely a streets will never
She is a
forget.
hood classic.
Mm-hmm.
Another streets will never forget player, and it's debatable
Start listing up these players,
on
too.
where he sits, but it's Pablo Diaz,
Pablo
not Pablo
Diaz.
Torre. Pablo Diaz.
Torre, if he comes back, I think right now I think Pablo Torres is streets will never forget.
Yeah.
But if he comes back and he plays again with us, that he could get into the discussion of All-Star.
So Pablo Diaz was like, I don't know how much of him you remember, but he was just an off the bench. He would always come in at like the 60th minute.
Yeah.
And he'd somehow get a goal every time. Like I
don't remember much of him, but I do remember the name.
He scored like a 40-50-yard chip our first
That's
season.
right. Yes, I saw that on social media.
It was me because I still have it saved, and I literally just have it screen recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he was such a good player, but like, I don't know if he's legendary worthy because he never started.
He would always come in off the bench.
He'd always come in off the bench, and he would just.
I mean,
the streets will never forget him.
They have NBA and like other All-Star players in other leagues that are like Hall of Fame.
Man. He's a six man,
but never started, came off the bench.
Yeah,
and are legendary off the bench.
That was Pablo.
Yeah,
and
I would say streets will never forget. Tier
just below Hall of Fame, I am going to go with Luke Jones.
Luke Jones deserves to be mentioned.
Yes,
in the discussions.
Obviously,
in my opinion.
I think he was the captain the first year. I don't know if he was full captain the second year, and he was definitely the captain during the Open Cup. Right?
I believe he glared at me because I was doing socials for West Texas FC, and then they won, and I was shaking hands around all the MOZOS guys because you guys knew me, and I was like, "Good game," and he looked at me, kind of glared at me, and I'm like, I know you've seen me in Matador stuff. Okay,
yeah.
I know you remember my face. Like, come on, this sucks.
I specifically remember,
but $50 is $50.
This might take Luke Jones up, but I remember when he scored a goal against West Texas. It was when we won the first game of the away leg. He went around their whole stadium and just the entire crowd.
Yeah,
was you got to remember because when West Texas scored that like 98th minute winner against us in the first season, their player like ran along the track like shushing us.
Yeah,
which little brother behavior. Which, we did that to y'all this year, but that was different. We're big brothers. Shut up.
We're cooler. We're cooler than you. Sorry,
El Tormente. We're not because
we're not sorry. We're sorry to all the cool West Texas FC fans
if they exist.
Ooh! You gonna let them have that? Look,
you should know how I feel about West Texas. I genuinely
West
hate
Texas fans. If you don't like that, tell us in the comments. It drives up engagement.
It drives up engagement.
Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
maybe start your own podcast. That's actually of good quality. Sorry.
God. Oh no! You know that not everybody has what I have.
To be fair, this is your job.
Yes, this is my job. Yeah, and I have this. I finally got this year, but I've been working with this stuff forever.
Yeah.
But
so I do think Luke Jones is like, if we're doing like the S tier to like D tier, he is very top tip A.
Yep.
Like,
yeah,
Matadors legend. I still don't forgive him for the penalty miss and then the miss at New Mexico United. Love you to death, Luke Jones.
Yep.
But
it's fine. It's fine. It's water under the bridge now.
Water under the bridge now.
Yeah.
But
it's fine now, in my opinion.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay.
We're
gonna have a picture of the trophy up above the Pope. By the way, that's the next. Yeah. That's the next thing to add
and
here.
Then Who true matter? Okay, David has officially.
David is on there.
Is David? Well, he has to be S tier because he's the first trophy.
Yes, he's the first trophy winner. He's first time we've ever gone past Lone Star Conference playoffs. First time we've ever gone to the South Region final. Only a win away from national championship Final Four. Like, yeah, I think he deserves to be on there after one season.
I say Jack Thomas if he's definitely an A tier, whether he's at the top of it or the bottom of it. But
that's the big question.
Because he has.
Because I think Jack Thomas.
I think one more year and he will be definitely S tier. But
this year Jack Thomas had a tremendous year. Jack Thomas is Lubbock royalty in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think Jack Thomas, Momo Diop, Theo Butterworth.
This might be a hot take. Did Momo really do enough to get into A tier?
I think Momo is. Yeah.
I think Momo
in the time that he had here, he's very talented. He did a great job, and he had outstanding offers with another team in the USL Championship. Cough, cough. I believe.
I think it was
Springs, Colorado Springs, and then they didn't use him. So then he came back and he played with us for. I mean, he didn't fully ditch the team or anything.
No, because this is my thing is that Momo is the best player we have
pretty
ever
dang
seen
loyal.
Here. He is never we'll never see anyone better than Momo here.
Now, definitely a Streets will never forget player.
Yeah, at minimum, Streets will never forget.
If he does come back, which I honestly don't think is going to happen, but if he does, that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
if he does come back and play for us, and stays with us throughout the playoffs and puts up a bunch more numbers that are really, really good. Yeah, I think he's up there, but I think Jack Thomas, Theo Butterworth are like higher only because they stayed the entire season.
Yeah, but I'd say Jack Thomas and Theo are A tier, like middle A tier. Streets will never forget.
I think they fully belong on Hall of Fame.
I think they need one more year. I think Theo probably won't come
Could
back,
you nominate this past year's team? I mean, we're all biased because we're but could you nominate this entire team as this entire unit, this entire team as Hall of Fame, or would you? Because I mean, best season yet.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends because Jack Thomas, Theo, A tier. This might be a hot take, but Duvon and Momo at B tier.
Okay.
So
very role players, energy players.
Yeah. And then
Pasco, in my opinion, B tier.
Andre may be top B tier.
Top B tier, I think Andre would be. I mean, Andre was a pretty dang good goalie.
Yeah.
Pretty dang good keeper.
And then I also think Pasco, mainly for the last 2 years, since he's been here 2 years, I think also top B tier.
Yeah. Because to be fair, Andre was really good.
He was also just vibes.
But he was very much vibes. But he, you can look at the scores and everything. I don't think we ever had more than 3 goals scored on us.
No.
Very, very good for a goalkeeper in this in a
somehow
league, in a tier that gets really flashy, really hot, flash of the pan type play of teams can come up and score 10 on you and then lose by 10 the next week or next day. Little bits and pieces like that. Andre was really, really good in
actually now that we brought it up. Speaking of goalkeepers, where do we put Sammy?
Okay, Sammy is definitely Hall of Fame.
You think?
I think.
So here's my
Sammy
thing. Sammy
has done enough. So here's my opinion as well. You automatically gain entry into Hall of Fame if you get into USL Championship or if you get into MLS. And I think Sammy did that.
Can I give you a different reason for Sammy?
Sure.
He never had. I think he saved 3 penalties that season, indirectly or directly. Because I remember he definitely saved one against Gallos. Laredo missed one off the football goalpost. I think he saved another. And it was just incredible statistic.
Yeah.
And then I think also Andre only had 1 penalty scored on him this year.
Yes.
And it was that one.
But I also don't. I don't know how much of that was Andre and how much of that was our just defense play, as well.
What, for a penalty?
No. Sorry, not penalties.
I was
but just not the amount of goals not scored. How many of them were saved? I mean, stats guy, help me out here. But I would like to see the numbers of how many that Andre helped save versus our defensive play helped save.
Yeah.
What was better for that team? I think Andre still deserves to be in the discussion.
Here's my thing.
Though,
this
100%.
would be a hot take because of Sammy's actual development where he's at now. I think Andre may have had a better season with the Matadors than Sammy did. like just statistically.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm kind of like, where do I put Sammy? Because I feel like there's a bit of bias towards Sammy because of what he's gone on to do.
Yes. And if Andre goes on to do the exact same thing,
Like
goes and plays in the USL Championship or MLS or beyond.
Let's not get it twisted. Sammy was great here.
Yeah.
But I do think Andre had a better season here. Now, of course, I do think Sammy was maybe playing against some better teams because you got to think we still had Denton and Laredo in the league, and then Gaios were there at the time, and
Austin Central United.
Yeah, Central Texas.
Central Texas.
The Coyotes. God, what a
Central Texas
awful
Coyotes.
Team they were.
Yes, Corinthians.
Oh, Corinthians as well. So like you got to put it like that there was some bigger competition there. But then we had to play it against Oklahoma United and then Hickory and all that. So like and then that was the team that got over the hump.
Yes.
So get in the comments. Tell us where.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
In the comments, on social media, in the Discord, whatever you want.
We need to get one of those like tier list makers made and like put all these guys' photos in.
Yeah, definitely.
Let people do it for themselves.
Yes, I'll make a tier maker, and we'll ask, and maybe we just have other people put in their hot takes, their opinions.
Because there's
send it to us.
We might might also be a Patreon thing where we go through and do a biggest Mozo ops.
Yes, biggest Mozo ops.
Which people did we hate the most?
No.
There's a couple that
we could. Yeah, we could be like, okay, what out of all the teams that we have played, which ones do we hate the most? And we look through all of the teams that the Matadors have ever played.
I was also thinking about like players of certain teams.
That too.
And
I will say though, I'll leak it. New Mexico United's on the bottom of that list.
Really?
Because we did play them.
Yeah.
Bottom of the list for me. I mean, I don't have any animosity towards them. I love them.
Who is your most hated team? I have 3.
That is tough. Okay. All right.
In terms of the Matadors, not
terms of the Matadors, not in general, of course, because I'll just say college teams, and you'll be like, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
No. Brownsville, West Texas. And right now, it's kind of a middle ground between Laredo and Oklahoma, in my opinion.
So for me, it's simmered down since Laredo's left.
Oklahoma is more nicer than Laredo, to be fair.
Rivalry.
It's more of competitive. It's very much these two teams are really, really good, and you really want to beat them. And then when we beat them, it's really cathartic because we didn't beat them in the regular season.
Yeah, so for me, it was...
I think it's too recency bias right now.
Up until this year, because it's different now, because a lot of teams left. And depending on next year where we go, if we leave, it was Laredo.
Yep.
People will notice I fucking hate Laredo.
Yep.
With a passion.
Yep.
For many different reasons. Some people know, some people don't. But Laredo was my top. And then it was West Texas. Well, so West Texas and Brownsville swapped places a little bit. Because our first year, it was like Little Brother.
Yeah.
And then even then, the second season, it was still Little Brother. The team we had just wasn't up to par.
Yep.
And obviously David, the GOAT, just blitzed us
and got us crazy. Yeah.
So
third season they had a really good season. This season,
after this year,
they had a really good team, and then they also had a chip on their shoulder.
And now I hope they sink and dive.
I mean, yeah, I think West Texas is our biggest rival.
Yeah, just
it has to be.
It's a geography thing. It's everything else.
We rage baited during the season, said that Brownsville's more and blah blah blah. We're just rage baiting y'all.
Yeah. Rage baiting.
All right, hold on, I gotta. There we go. Sorry, I was gonna lick the microphone. That's nasty. Sorry, pod.
Little stomach reveal on stream.
Little tongue reveal. But I was rage baiting, saying like, oh yeah, Brownsville's our biggest. Like Brownsville, yes.
The first couple years, especially.
But we hate the players and the team on the pitch.
Because
hating West Texas is more of like
a true hatred of the players and team. Because Pablo Torre came here,
of course, but if you're wearing their jersey, you're not gonna like them, but it's only gonna be for that 90 minutes, and then you're kind of like, it's whatever.
Yeah, but like West Texas and Laredo, genuinely
hold
it a hatred for them.
This stinks. This is awful.
I remember. So this was the second season when we were making the playoff run in the first season, and I remember that Laredo lost on the final day.
Yep.
To lose ability to go to the playoffs.
Yep.
And I was fucking ecstatic.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was watching that game and, like, physically, like, I sent out a tweet. I don't know where that tweet is now. Actually, it's on my old Twitter account.
Yeah,
It got
you
banned.
should probably. Oh, it got banned. Good.
It got
okay.
banned.
I was like, you may need to lock that down.
No, it was the Jose Mourinho, like, if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Yes.
Because this was right after the thing that happened with us.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
The thing that happened.
Fuck Laredo.
Yeah.
The Laredo incident.
The
That
Laredo
was the dumbest
incident.
incident that's ever happened.
Can you tell the Laredo incident story?
I think I can. I got
can?
accused of racism
Mhm.
by the Laredo general manager for so first of all, he never said what it was.
He just said racism.
His coach was being a dick.
Okay.
He threw the racism out and then he wouldn't back it up. And then there was like somebody who was saying, I don't remember who it was. I think somebody told me that it was anti-Scottish racism, which is really ironic.
Because look at this guy,
If you know, you know. But
Yeah.
I feel like the further we talk about this, the
more we get.
I was
stuck in the
really
past,
pissed about that.
mhm.
I was really pissed about that, and it still holds a grudge for me till this day.
If we ever play
Fuck Laredo.
if we ever play Laredo again, we got to talk to all of the Laredo taco companies in town and say like, hey, can y'all temporarily change it to Lubbock Taco Company?
There's also a really good photo from the second season. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking
Yes.
about. Where it was right before we played Laredo. I went and got Laredo Taco and then beat the
You
shit
beat
out
the
of
rapper.
the bag.
You beat the rapper. Beat the bag. That's all you're known for, Laredo.
Yeah.
Taco companies and gas stations. How
Mhm.
crazy is that? We're known for dust storms,
And
tornadoes,
and trophies.
trophies. That's true. Trophies.
Just don't
And Buddy
want-
Holly.
And Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly.
And Tech.
Ooh-wee-oo.
And Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Did you just say ooh you for Buddy Holly?
Yeah. This is Weezer.
Why am
It's
I getting a
Weezer.
Weezer reference on my
Because
a Weezer reference on my
ooh.
Matadors podcast?
I look just like Buddy Holly.
Ooh,
Ooh, and you're married, Tyler Moore. I don't care. I'm not say about this anyways. I don't care about that.
And DMCA.
Yay! It's a cover. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm covered legally. I'm not making money off of it.
Yeah.
Next topic. As we move closer out of the soccer season, move into the American football season, which, by the way, that last segment, please let us know what you think. Throw it in the comments. We would love to hear it because we're going to have a whole thing back here.
Yeah. We're gonna have a couple different boards.
Tiers and boards and stuff, but it's going to be sort of like a MOZOS Hall of Fame type situation.
And then the MOZOS hatred board.
The MOZOS hate board.
Which will probably be on the Patreon.
Yeah, that will be on the Patreon. We'll have a huge episode about that. As we eke closer and closer and closer to the college football season, ratings have came out. Coaches poll and the USA Today coaches poll and the AP poll have come out, and Texas Tech are ranked on both. 23rd on the AP poll, I believe 22nd, 21st on the coaches poll. I am not drinking the Kool-Aid yet. What are your thoughts here?
I am not. I mean, the last time that I remember Tech being ranked pretty consistently, we weren't actually ranked in the AP poll, but that's when we lost to Wyoming.
Mhm.
And then Tyler Shuck did Shuck things against Oregon.
Yep.
So I'm not buying the Kool-Aid. I think we just need it. Like, I saw someone post a tweet, and they were like, there's a chance that we leave Salt Lake City, the number one team in the nation. I don't buy that. Salt Lake City is going to be a really hard place
That's
to go.
going to be very hard to play.
And even though that Utah is being Utah.
Utah could either be the best team in the Big 12 or could be the absolute worst team in the Big 12. We
Like
don't know
last
at the
year.
moment.
Like last year, I think they
Where
were
they
the worst
were.
team.
I think they were. Yeah, they were.
Were they?
They were.
But we'll see.
They were really, really bad. But they've got a
Excuse me. I keep burping. Ugh.
Oof.
My roommate got watermelon today. So
Yeah, they've got a Dampier from UNM,
yeah.
Utah. They have a Dampier, Carlos Denario's roommate. It's a fun fact. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, I mean, I think they could really, really go crazy this season, but I don't know if Texas Tech could be the number one overall team. There's going to be too much SEC bias.
Yeah, that's political. Like that.
The AP poll should not hold this much weight.
No, it shouldn't. But
Preseason polls mean nothing. It is all based off of perceived strength from last season and what you got in the transfer portal and in the recruitment trail this past offseason. How many, if you have the number one overall transfer portal ranking, yeah, Tech might make some noise in the preseason, which we did. and then Tech will probably get ranked in the preseason, which we did. So it's cool to see that number 23 Tech by your name. You know, we'll see that against Permian Basin in 3 weeks or 2 weeks. But if you know ball, you should not put any stock into these rankings because I think there was like what 6, 7
God,
SEC teams ranked. I think it was 6 or 7 SEC teams were ranked.
Yeah, but do you see they're like my favorite tweet that happens every year is it's like, oh, look at all these SEC teams that are ranked, and it shows their non-conference schedule.
Yes,
and it's literally like little bumfuck from Bumblefuck Nowhere.
Yes,
and
the dumb fuck from Bumblefuck Nowhere University.
Yeah.
Sister Mary School of the Blind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they played them on November 7th. Great, good job, guys.
Great.
Awesome. It just means
little
more.
Jimmy Lee, who has never seen anything in his life, is gonna go to Tuscaloosa, and then you're gonna beat him by 60 points and go SEC.
Yeah, and then because this SEC team beat another SEC team in week 1. But that's because of the preseason rankings, because they were overinflated in the preseason rankings. They weren't actually that good.
Again, Alabama losing to Vanderbilt and Oklahoma, and
then
6-6
to
Oklahoma.
and wanting to go to the college football playoff. That's not you're not going there, bud. That's just I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm very sorry. You're not going.
Who got over Alabama and they threw a giant hissy fit? Was it Boise?
Ooh.
I remember Alabama threw a giant hissy fit because they didn't get in the playoffs.
It was SMU and Clemson.
That's right.
Because Clemson beat SMU in the ACC championship game, but SMU was so good in the ACC, I believe that they remained in. And basically, like, even though I hate the ACC, don't get me wrong, and I think that they think that they're better than the Big 12 when they are not. The ACC getting 2 teams in, the Big 12 only getting 1 was the move that the College Football Playoff Committee needed to make. And they did it, and I was very happy about it because SMU only lost 1 game the entire season. They went undefeated, I think 11-1.
Yeah.
They did really, really good, so they deserve to be in the playoff, even if they lost their championship game. Clemson deserved to be in there because they won their championship game.
Yeah.
Because if you win your championship game, you should go in. And then, Big 12 is always just a meat grinder of a conference.
I do generally think that the Big 12 is a 2 to 3 bid this year.
Okay.
Obviously,
I'm hoping.
I hope that it's my guess in terms of teams. It'll probably be Tech, Kansas State, and then maybe Arizona State. Arizona State is probably going to have the sophomore slump.
They have some returning. They have some returning playmakers, but I don't think that they're going to be.
Honestly, like Cam Skattebo carried that team.
Yes.
So
Cam Skattebo was Arizona State, and don't get me wrong. Sam Leavitt, right? I think their quarterback. He's coming back. That's great. But unless they have those wide receiver, those running backs to do the same magic that they did last season, I'm not 100%. I'm also not going to say Texas Tech right now. I would love it.
It's all about momentum. Like if we've seen Tech absolutely suck at the start of the season,
and then pop off,
and
then inversely in the Cliff Kingsbury years, we saw go 6-0. We're ranked number 10, and then we lose out and only get 1 more win, and we finish 7-6.
Yeah,
it happens every year. The first 6 games are good. The last 6 games are bad, or first 6 games were mediocre. Second were bad, we don't know yet. We need to be consistent throughout the entire 12-game schedule. Will that happen?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up the schedule really quick because we're going to get into what we think the teams how we'll do. But you've got the first 3 games are Permian Basin, University of Arkansas Permian Basin, Kent State, Oregon State. If you don't leave that 3-0, that's a failure.
At Oregon State. Right?
No, we're playing. Oregon State's playing here because Washington. So we were supposed to play against Oregon again this year in Oregon, but then they said no. We need y'all to stop that so we can continue to play Oregon State.
Did you? Oh, sorry, that's
the first 3.
Did you see that Oregon State and Washington State are going to play each other twice?
Yes, they are.
Which is
weird,
very
interesting.
But that is what they do everywhere else in like every other sport in the world.
Yeah,
I kind of like it.
Home. Yeah,
but
I can't wait for the home and home.
Yeah, like a home and home in season.
And if they split, we got to have some sort of tiebreaker. Who wins the
Pac-12? the Pac-2?
The Pac-2 champion. Who's going to win it? I mean, yeah, that's really cool. I was excited to see that, and I will be watching both those games on television. I'm going to be doing that.
Is that Sickos Committee? Is that like prime Sickos Committee?
That is prime Sickos. That is absolutely Sickos Committee territory. I think they've tweeted about it like 3 times this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, we need to figure out a tiebreaker.
That's another thing we need to bring in here. We need
the Sickos Committee sign.
Sickos Committee head.
We need the sign. First, we open up Big 12 play September 20th at Utah, and then we have a bye.
Yeah.
Then we play at Houston.
Little brother.
Yeah, exactly. Kansas, we play here at home on the 11th of October. We play at Arizona State on the 18th against Oklahoma State here at Kansas State November 1st. That 3-game stretch, we could leave Utah 4-0, beat Houston on the road, and then Kansas at home could be a trap game, you know.
Yeah,
but
it screams the Baylor game last year.
You don't know just yet because we're coming off a bye. We're feeling good, and then...
Well, I mean, again, you remember what happened last year where Tech was 5-1, had a bye week, and then just got...
trashed by Baylor and TCU.
Yeah. And, well, the TCU game was a bit different. That was Baron Morton got...
Yeah, Baron Morton got injured, and that stunk.
Yeah, that stunk.
That just stunk. And then at Arizona State, Oklahoma State, at Kansas State between October 18th and November 1st, that's scary. That's the middle ground of like Arizona State, Kansas State. They're going to be top half of the conference this year. Oklahoma State, probably. You never know. Those Mike Gundy teams are really good. They usually have our number.
Well, we beat them, 2 years ago?
We beat them last season.
Last year?
We beat them last season in Oklahoma.
Oh, that's right. We beat them in Stillwater. But it's Mike Gundy. He's a man.
It's Mike Gundy.
He's 50, 60 now.
He's 50. He's a man. He's 50.
Like, I don't know. I don't think Oklahoma's much to scream about. I do think that Arizona State, Kansas State run is going to be the one that decides if Tech goes to the playoffs.
But I can also see Oklahoma State it being a trap game. Kansas or Oklahoma State being trap games, I can see. BYU on November 8th is going to be that's going to be scary.
Because we're playing them here, correct? Dude, thank God we're playing them here. Like
I saw the game that we played against them in Provo. That was a fun game to be at. Dude. Everybody was super nice.
Yeah.
Everybody was super chill. Their student section is stellar.
Everyone
they don't have good nachos.
Gives a little
They don't have good nachos.
Maybe that's another thing when you start rating nachos.
I asked them where I can get jalapenos, and they said, "You want jalapenos?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they were like, "We don't know where the jalapenos are." And then I walked over by like a condiment area, and they had jalapenos in there. I was like, "Oh, thank goodness!" Yeah. Barely even touched. Oh. It's Utah.
Yeah.
It's
to be fair,
Utah.
dude, those it's gonna sound bad the way I want to phrase it. The Mormons go crazy.
The Mormons go nuts.
Like that level of atmosphere with no alcohol.
It's the Dr. Pepper, man. It's the Dr. Pepper. It's and no coffee and no tea.
That is straight vibes alone.
That is it's all vibes, and that's why I respect the heck out of it. Now, I've got a lot of other friends, and of course our friends at UNM that have played them. You know, grew up around BYU because they were in the Mountain West. You hate them.
Yeah.
Because they're always really good, and sometimes their fans can get a little mouthy. That's
no
fine.
Curse words though.
No curse words. I mean, some, but no.
I feel like
no
that hurts more. I feel like because
if I get called a curse word by a Mormon in a BYU shirt in Jones AT&T Stadium, it's gonna hit me like eating zombie flesh, rotten flesh in Minecraft. It's gonna hit my hunger, and I'm gonna take damage.
What a way to compare it to something here.
Tick tick. Yeah, I'm gonna feel that.
Yeah.
If a UT fan says, I'm like, okay, I don't know, whatever, man.
Trashy UT fan.
Your color stinks. I hate orange.
But if a Mormon straight up...
If a BYU fan says something like that to me, to my face, I'm going to be like, wow, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Tomorrow's Sunday, bro. You're cutting it close.
Yeah.
You're cutting it a little close, man.
That is still in a way that I want to go on. I want to go to Provo.
Yeah.
Because one, it's a beautiful stadium. It's a beautiful stadium. And...
most gorgeous football game I've ever attended.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And
I love that photo so much. I'm pretty sure you know
then
where
again,
it's like Jones
yeah.
AT&T Stadium. It's got the mountain transposed behind it, or it's got like
That's
this
what it looks
beautiful waterfall.
Yeah, or like a waterfall.
Lubbock,
Like Lubbock, Texas. Yeah. Provo was great, but here's the thing: their stadium is weird. They have more end zone seats than sideline seats.
Well, it's built like a
It's built like this, and then like shorter like that because it's right next to the mountain. Yeah,
because like they put all their students behind the end zone, and they go absolutely crazy.
And I was on the other end of the end zone.
I still think that Tech needs to get a standing section. For the student section, they need to make it like proper like seating, like standing rails.
Yeah,
but
that'd be fun.
We're probably a bit ways from that.
Or a bit of a ways from that. Yeah, BYU coming here to play, and I implore Tech fans to be a little nicer, especially alumni. Be a little nicer. Students, you can say whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, you can be as unclassy or as classy as you would like. But Tech fans, be nice, because I was met with nothing but niceness when I was there in 2023.
Kill kindness with kindness.
They were like, they came up to me and they're like, "Oh, are you from Lubbock?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from Lubbock. My dad's from Albuquerque." We had great conversations. Fans and their opposing fans get like free ice cream, free Cougar Tails. Cougar Tail is a long maple donut. But they had a T-shirt with Nike that they had to pull that says, "I'm here for the Cougar Tail," with a big BYU logo on it. I was trying to find that shirt because that's funny. If I wear that to a bar here, they'll be like, "Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. I'm here for the Cougar Tail." But I mean, that donut was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was like a 30-year anniversary game for the Cougar Tail. And they had a special edition where you could put maple bacon on top, and it was really good. Like they have good concessions. The fans are super nice. Then again, walking up over that hill after getting off the after tailgating. Yeah. I'll talk about tailgating with BYU in a bit. Getting up over that hill wearing red, and there being no other red in sight, just blue as far as the eye can see, filled me with fear I have never felt before. Even though as soon as we walked in, everyone's like, you know, saying "Go BYU" or like "Good luck tonight," and it's like it's kind of get out energy. I'm not gonna lie, just a tad of like really nice. It's like, but something's lurking, and it's the Cougar.
Oh,
and it's the Cougar.
The Cougars are lurking.
They throw opposing fans because when they join the Big 12, they're like, well, everybody else is gonna come here and they're gonna want to tailgate because you're in the Big 12.
Yeah,
most of these Midwestern schools are gonna want to go and drink. So they throw you in a Smith's parking lot just outside of campus. And you set up your tailgate there, and then you walk over. There's a train you get on the train, go to campus, and then you get dropped off right across the street from the stadium.
It's not bad.
So I got to talk with some BYU students, and I was off like 6 beers talking to BYU students. They were really, really nice.
They had a root beer in them.
They had a root beer in them, and they were going, and man, it was so fun because I was talking to them about student section stuff and all that, and I was like, "You guys, I want to see y'all. Give us all you got because I want to see y'all student section. I'm super excited to see it." They're like, "We will. We're going to be doing it." And one of them had a flag of Joseph Smith, but as a Lego guy. That was funny.
Yeah,
that was just kind of funny. I mean, yeah, they're crazy rabid fan base. I can't wait to see them come here to Lubbock. For all the BYU fans to come here to Lubbock, see what it's like at the Jones. But that November 8th game is going to be very fun. November 15th is UCF comes here to play. That should be an easy game. Scott Frost's first game back at UCF after the experiment that went awry in Nebraska. A bye on the 22nd, November 29th at West Virginia, and then the Big 12 championship on December 6th.
West Virginia is also going to be a tough one. I mean,
if
West
in
Virginia,
Morgantown,
because I feel like West Virginia is going to be like 6-5 or 5-6 going into that game, and they're going to be looking for that.
Yep.
So it could be another trap game for us.
So first 3 games, what do you see us being?
Through the first 3?
For the first 3, actually, we'll do first 4 because the first 3 is going to be easy. First
4, 3-1. I do think we're going to go to Salt Lake and have a disappointing result.
Yep.
I mean, not shooting down this Tech team, but that is going to be a tough place to go.
Yeah,
and I think Utah is going to be looking for that revenge this year. But overall for the season, I have us going 10-1. I think we'll actually win out after that game.
Okay.
I think after you have that loss and then a bye week, you're going to be able to reset some things and you're going to be able to figure it out. And we'll see where we go in the Big 12 championship.
We played 12 games, right?
11-1.
11-1. Okay, so you'd say
Well,
11-1.
we went out.
Okay, we went out. So you're saying 11-1. I'm saying 10-2.
Yeah.
I'm saying 10-2. All things aside, we've got a very easy schedule this year. Last year, at around preseason, we said, "Oh, this is going to be an easy schedule,"
Yeah.
and we lost 4 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Some of those
easy.
games you shouldn't have lost.
Some games you shouldn't have lost. To be fair, but some games we won because of the
Iowa State.
Because Iowa State. Like, how do we win that game? That was awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Because there were teams like Arizona State that were lurking. We didn't know. I mean, you look back.
We were their only loss till Texas.
Yeah.
And we kind of dominated that game.
We dominated that game. And I said, Norenz Odiase, shout out Norenz, how are you doing? He was doing a podcast out at Raider Alley, and I got on and I was talking to him, and he was like, "What do you think about this game?" And I'm like, "Well, this is a very sneaky team. This is an Arizona State team that everybody in the conference has written off. This team is in a new conference for the first time. They came off a really, really bad season last year. Have a new head coach that he's been all week. He's been saying how what the opportunity to play in the Jones is going to be like, how the student atmosphere and how the atmosphere in the stadium is like, how he didn't have that. Arizona State didn't see that a whole lot in the Pac-12. That it's very, it's a winnable game, but he has a lot of respect for what we do here in Lubbock. And I was saying that this could be a trap game. This could be we lose. I think we win, but we could lose. This is a very sneaky Arizona State team. We don't know how they're going to turn out. Turns out, it went out really good. To be fair, at that point, it was like 4 games into the season. Yeah. You've seen some tape on some of these other teams. So right now, I'm saying 10-2. I think losing at Utah could happen, and then losing to Oklahoma State could happen. But I could also see it being we go 5-0 after October 4th. We're really good. We're top 10 in the nation. We barely beat Kansas. We go to Arizona State. We lose there, and then we lose at Kansas State.
Yeah.
I could see that 3-game stretch between October 18th and November 2nd
being I generally think our entire season
a 1 and 2
is going to be resting on how healthy Barron is.
Yep.
And that's not even on Barron. That's on our offensive line.
That's on offensive line too.
Because that was our main
O-line was so good last year.
And then
it was a breath of fresh air.
Last year, it was our defensive line that absolutely sucked.
Yeah. And now we're getting better at that. We should get better with Shell Woods.
Yeah.
Being defensive coordinator.
So it'll be interesting to see. Because we know how bringing it back to soccer as we usually do. Mm-hmm. We all know how Tech fans are. It's all about momentum.
Yep.
So if we have a good football season, our soccer seasons will be have a lot
our
of fan
basketball
support.
season is going to be better. And everything's going to get better.
So it's just about that momentum going into it. Because there's been so many times where we had, especially during the Matt Wells, Chris Beard era, where we'd have really bad football seasons.
And really good basketball.
And then our basketball would kind of like suck at the start.
Yep.
And then we would kickstart it.
Like every time we would lose in the SEC Big 12 Challenge to a really good SEC team, the next game people wouldn't come out and we would be like, why? It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
You should be out here at this game. Why aren't you here?
Yeah.
The school year has started, guys. It is January. You should come out. The cold is not an excuse. It being cold should not be an excuse. You should be able to come out here, So, yeah, I mean, I think that's also sort of Tech fans, Tech students to a degree.
Yeah.
Very momentum-based. You have your diehards, of course. But then you have some of these other fans that, most fans, I would actually say, when it comes to watching a game in person, they want to see a win. They want to see a guaranteed win, and they want to see good teams play.
Yeah.
So, when we're playing against Kansas at home, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a little bit of a snoozer.
That's usually homecoming around that
I think
time.
it would be homecoming, yeah.
So, which
probably.
One, I had this rant. I hate so take this at face value, not like don't think about it too much. I hate the homecoming game and I hate the Celebrate America game. Because it brings out certain kinds of fans who are annoying to deal with.
Okay. So elaborate on homecoming at least.
Homecoming, all the old people are there. And for actually both of those games. It's generally an older crowd for those games. And I have a thing where I like to stand up during the games.
And they get mad because you're standing up.
And they get mad because I'm standing up. Of course, I could just go to the student section.
Yeah.
But I don't like to do that because I like to sit with my parents.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like my mom and dad.
Yes.
But they have this thing where I have gotten into at least an argument every season, statistically, on one of those 2 games because I was standing.
Because you bought the seat. You should be allowed. And here's my opinion. You should be allowed to sit or stand however you want.
Yeah.
You can ask the person in front of you just to sit down. If they don't,
yeah. But, of course, me as a younger person, when an older male, especially on a Celebrate America game, who's wearing his Army uniform, tells me to sit down, if I say anything, I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy, yeah, exactly.
So you kind of just got it. So, like,
whenever I'm sitting with my parents in that section, though, I'm usually standing at the beginning of the game, and then I sit down, and then a big play happens. I'm standing up. I'm going crazy. Then I sit back down. I do a little bit of both. And then if I'm in the student section, I'm standing the entire game.
I mean, you've seen me during Matadors games.
We're standing. You're dialed in the entire time. Yeah.
My grandma likes to give me a lot of shit because I just have the biggest retching bitch face the entire game. Because I have my arms crossed, and I'm
you're kind of just... And I do the same thing. When I'm focused, I go, yeah. We gotta see if we can stand together at a game this season. We'll see.
Sneak you in.
Sneak me in.
The student
To
section.
the student section. I mean, I still have my ID. I'm pretty sure I can get in. Now they've changed the student IDs.
Yeah.
Since my sister has left.
So it'd be a bit rough.
That might be a bit rough.
But
there might be a way to sneak me in.
Yeah. Because
if I have a whole bunch of if everybody gives me their concessions,
what
and
are
I'm
they
standing
do?
in the middle, and everybody else has their IDs, and I'm with them.
To be fair, on most games they don't care.
Yeah,
I think the only time I saw like a
yellow
jacket was outside of the UT game and the Colorado game.
They also sell student tickets to people who want to sit in the student section, so you have to be a student to buy them.
Yeah,
but those are expensive.
Yeah. Well, that's why I buy a season ticket at the start of the year.
Yeah.
My parents do. Because I want to be guaranteed to go to the game.
And I usually have family friends that go to the games and are like, hey, we're not using this ticket, go. I'm like, yeah, I'll go.
Because I specifically remember during the Colorado game, I had people who were like, well, I want to go to the big noon kickoff, but I have to be at the stadium at 6 a.m. to get in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to do both.
Because I already have a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just...
And we had tickets to that game. That was a fun game to be in, but because we were in the sort of student section area,
sure,
but it was that middle section where normal fans go.
Yeah, in between the two.
In between the two, and so being around the student section, I was having fun. I was joining in. My mom was like, "Dylan Preston," and I'm like, "You can join in."
Dylan's mom.
That's fine.
Mama
Win.
Mama Win.
It was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Mama Win.
Happy birthday, Mama Win. She's not big on the swearing.
She's not very big on the swearing. She's strive for honor, strive for honor, which I understand. I understand that completely. I think if the entire stadium is screaming curse words, then that's not a good look. But I think the students should be allowed to.
The students have a reputation to keep.
Students have to keep a reputation.
We try not to throw bottles. I will
Correct.
Not. I will not.
I don't
confirm
curse
nor
as
deny
much
if I have thrown a beer
in person
bottle
anymore. Yeah, I don't curse as much in person anymore. I go, oh gosh, darn it. Oh, gee, Willikers.
Again, I'm very stone-faced most of the time, but there are times where I just let it fly. And usually,
especially for for the MOZOS, I'm like, I try my best not to curse, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I'd say you specifically remember how fucking pissed I was.
Yeah,
during when West Texas scored their first or their second. It was
I just looked up and are you fucking serious? And then I would just be like, I just keep going and
But.
You think it. You definitely think it. Let me double check how much time we have. Don't want this to fall over.
Ugh.
Oh nope, that's okay. We're just gonna have to make it work here. Oh wow, we're over an hour already.
Oh wow,
time flies.
We've been yapping.
So hour 7. This is 90 minutes. So we've got some time left to kill if we want.
Yeah.
But
obviously, we are still talking with Sing Scarlet about getting them onto the pod. But
shout out Sing Scarlet.
Yeah, shout out Sing Scarlet. They do a lot of good things for all the women's sports around here. But we do want to talk about the women's soccer team.
Yep.
Going into this year, obviously they have their first game against Youngstown State.
They played at Denver.
They played at Denver. It was an expedition
last Thursday.
Game.
That was a win for us.
That was an expedition game. It doesn't go on the record, does it?
Does it? I thought it was their first game.
I couldn't tell you.
We're checking the schedule. Checking the schedule.
But yeah, obviously.
Okay, yeah, it was exhibition.
But also Youngstown State the first game of the real season when records matter. Is this Saturday, Sunday?
So on Thursday we play
It's
in
the
San
17th.
Diego against San Diego State.
Yeah.
That might be exposition. Then our first game is against Youngstown State on Sunday the 17th.
17th. Yeah.
And Youngstown State, the Penguins.
Mm.
Penguins, one of my favorite. That's a really, really good mascot that not a whole lot of other teams have. So yeah, the Youngstown State Penguins.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
Mhm.
Like Tech has been in this weird stage the last couple of years where it's about getting over that hump,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes down to the tournament. And that's one thing I really would like to see, seeing Scarlett's opinion on.
Yes.
Obviously, I've worked with Tom Stone in the past. He's a very good coach. He wasn't very fond of the MOZOS.
He wasn't very fond of the noise.
Yeah.
He likes playing in quiet, which is
Which-
interesting. Which, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Lubbock is becoming more and more a soccer town, and if you embrace the soccer culture that's being built here,
Yeah.
you'll get a lot more fans from outside of Texas Tech come in.
And so it's gonna be a really interesting game. Obviously, we'll be there.
Mhm.
Raider Riot supposedly will be there in some kind of fashion.
Some capacity.
I don't exactly know how much of that.
We
is
don't
gonna
know
be there.
either. I've been
but-
reaching out to my contacts. I haven't gotten anything back.
Yeah.
We messaged them. Raider Riot, if you're watching, you're probably not, but if you're
Probably
watching,
not.
we'd love to work with you.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the verge of finally getting back into college sports and having a good time.
It's so close.
So close.
It's like the Matadors are obviously that are like my middle ground,
Mm-hmm.
but then there's like this space where like I need my Tech.
Yes, because like after college basketball ends, it's college baseball and softball for
And
me.
Tech baseball sucked, and then Tech softball.
Tech softball was really good.
Tech softball. Was
So
really good.
that tied me over, and then Matadors.
And now we're in the gray area.
The only gray area, which I said last time. I'm pretty sure I said this last time. Anybody who says that the summer is not a good time for sports is dead wrong, because usually there's a lot of stuff. You just have to look for it.
And it's people who aren't familiar with.
Yeah, the World
Soccer.
Athletics Games are going on right now. It's like the Olympics, but for sports that aren't in the Olympics.
Did
Tug of
you-
war
I don't.
is in it.
So there is going to be I think
Men's softball is in it.
it might be next summer, but they're doing the fully equipped Olympics.
Fully equipped Olympics.
They are on steroids.
Oh, that one, isn't it? Yeah, there's been this billionaire who's been trying to do it for years
I think
now.
because I think it's officially happening this next summer.
Dang,
Which
that's scary.
that's fun.
that
Well,
seems
because
fun,
some
but like,
some guy was like doing his practice stuff for it and set the world record, but he's on steroids.
but he's
All
on
he does is
steroids,
go-
so obviously it's not the world record.
Yeah.
That's a little scary to me. I mean, if you as an athlete are like fully on board with doing steroids and potentially doing negative health benefits,
yeah,
all power to you. But it just feels icky to me.
feels
It
icky.
just feels a little icky. Now, if everybody is on
I'm sorry.
steroids, fine, that's okay. But it just still has an ickiness around it.
I'm sorry. I want to see how fast somebody can really go.
Yeah,
Like,
if how much we need to inject into our veins to really go further beyond
because I can't remember. Oh, the world's strongest man.
steroid
You are allowed to do steroids.
games. Steroid
And-
games. The enhanced games.
Yes.
Enhanced games.
It's coming soon. I'm pretty sure.
It's coming soon. Yeah, let's see. It's a proposed multi-sport event, and the International Olympic Committee is corrupt in not paying them enough. According to
Wow.
D'Souza, he created the games because athletes are entitled to do what they wish with their own bodies. The IOC is corrupt in not paying them enough.
Oh no! The Olympic
Oh no, the
Committee's not paying
IOC's
the
corrupt.
druggies.
Oh no.
Get Russia in on this.
We
They've
need to.
been doping for
May
years.
2025, the organization announced plans to hold the games in May 2026 at Resorts World Las Vegas. And that sports included will be swimming, track and field, and weightlifting. I wanted to see steroid-induced table tennis.
Mm.
I wanted to see steroid-induced curling.
Mm.
What about steroid skateboarding?
Mm.
I mean, usually they're on weed, but that's
I'd
not
say,
steroids. That's not
yeah.
steroids. Steroid-induced rowing
Mm.
would be fun.
The guy
because-
with the guy aura farming on the front.
Yeah, just
Is he also on roids?
I don't think the child's on roids. The Indonesian child is not on roids. Shout out Indonesia. Did you hear about the Indonesian people? They are revolting against their government.
We are not getting. We've already
more geopolitics.
More geopolitics.
They are flying the flag from One Piece, the anime One Piece, the pirate flag from One Piece.
Was the One Piece the country we revolted against along the way?
Yes, that's the One Piece. That is the One Piece. But yeah, they're flying that flag, their Jolly Roger flag, instead of their national Indonesian flag.
That's really funny.
So like government officials are like protesting and putting the Jolly Roger flag up on government buildings and stuff, and normal people are flying that flag from One Piece as a sign of protest against their government.
That's funny.
I have Indonesian friends, so they're all telling me about it. And they're like, "I can't. This place is not real. This place is not real." And I'm like, "Dude, I wish the U.S. would do that. That'd be pretty cool."
That'd be pretty cool.
Well, we do actually. We do it so much that it's not cool.
Yeah.
Like we fly our own flag so much. We get too silly all the time. Yeah, the World Athletic Games. I think it's the World Athletic Games. No. World Games.
We're gonna fly the
in Chengdu,
Delta
China.
Tower Donda flag over.
We're gonna fly it somewhere here.
Yeah.
The last event was in Birmingham, Alabama, by the way. Sumo is not in the World Games this year due to an incident that occurred at the last World Games.
I'm unfamiliar.
So it was the lightweight championships in sumo. Sumo is a very traditional sport.
Yes.
So signs of hype from the participants are very frowned upon, and it can consist in you getting eliminated or disqualified. So it was an Egyptian versus a Ukrainian in the final. Egyptian guy wins the sumo match, does a backflip to celebrate, immediately gets disqualified. The coach of Egypt gets up and starts yelling at the referees because, he gets ejected. And then they look at the replay and they see that, both of their feet were out, so they have to do a runoff.
Yeah.
So they do another one, and then they give it to the Ukrainian again as the winner. But then they look at the footage again, see that the Ukrainian got his foot out first, and then it was rightly given to the Egyptian, who did a more reserved celebration on the sidelines. And because of all of that hullabaloo and the backlash that they had from the internet, it is no longer on the World Games schedule for this year.
Wow!
But we've got a lot of different sports here. Air sports, which are let's see here. Air sports are drone racing, and there used to be parachuting, but it's mixed drone racing, archery, beach handball. You've got some billiard sports, carom, pool, and snooker.
Okay.
Bowl sports.
I'm sorry, is this the equipped games?
No, this is
I was about to say, how are you playing snooker on fucking steroids?
Yeah, you hit a ball and it just goes straight into the wall.
Yeah.
Because it's out. No, this is the World Games, which are the Olympics, but with games that aren't in the Olympics.
Yes.
You have tug of war. You have dancing, so you've got dance sport, which there's four. Are there four? Yeah, I think there's four different of them. Standard, Latin, b-boying, and b-girling. So it's breakdancing, Latin dancing, and then standard.
Where's my Australian?
I don't think Reagan's going to be in this one, buddy.
You know her name?
Yes, because I'm all about dance. I love dance. Yeah, it's Reagan. Fistball. Fistball.
I think I'm actually aware of fistball. It's like a bigger
fistball
volleyball, and the ball can bounce once. So it's a mix of tennis and volleyball.
It is. It's similar to volleyball. Teams try to hit a ball over the net.
I saw this on Sicko's committee, I think, today.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fistball. Flag football, floorball, flying disc.
When we get Matadors fistball,
they have ultimate frisbee. Gymnastics, of course, jiu-jitsu, karate, kickboxing, korfball. Korfball is basketball, but without the backboard.
Okay.
Korfball. Lacrosse, life-saving.
Elaborate.
Life-saving competition. The discipline will have 16 events, 8 for men, 8 for women. Obstacle swim events were replaced with rescue medley. Let's see, the medal.
So if he dies, you just don't.
You do a 500-meter mannequin carry, 100-meter rescue medley, 100-meter mannequin carry with fins. So you have fins on or fins, no fins. You do a mannequin tow with fins, and then super lifesaver. I don't know what super lifesaver is, but it seems like you get a human weighted and sized mannequin. You have to swim a certain amount of meters.
Interesting.
And then they have team events as well. Pool lifesaver relay, a mannequin relay, and a medley relay. I don't know if those relays are like you get done and then you just toss the body to somebody else and they keep going. But I don't know how that would work out. But yeah, medalists.
Okay.
We don't have any Americans medaling, but
so let's say that relay.
Yeah.
If you had to pick, which MOZOs would you pick
for life saving?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or would you rather do Matador players?
I'd rather do Mozos because I think that's fun. I think you and Jeff would be on the team 100%. I don't know who else though. Maybe Ryan. I think Ryan's got the haircut to be a lifesaver.
Do you think?
Yeah, I've seen lots of dude lifesavers.
I feel
with
like
that cool
Will
surfer's cut.
Will's tall.
Will could do it. Yeah, Will could do it. I'm not saving any lives. I'm the one being saved in this scenario. I think I'm probably the mannequin. That's the one I would excel at.
Is this like a fantasy of yours?
No, it's not a fantasy. I'm just saying that I'm not gonna be good at it.
Are you a good swimmer?
Yeah, I'm a very good swimmer. Don't get me wrong. I'm very good at it, but I don't think I could save someone's life. That is our size.
Yeah.
If it's somebody smaller than me, yeah, of course I can do that. But
if I'm the mannequin, y'all are gonna struggle.
Yes, or I'm gonna be.
I would say 6'1", 220.
Yeah, that's not happening, bud. Sorry, you're sinking.
I'm drowning.
You're drowning. And if I try to save you, I'm drowning with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Will, Ryan, you, and Jeff. That's the 4x4 relay team for life saving, for MOZO's life saving. Roller sports, freestyle inline skating, inline hockey, road speed skating, and track speed skating. So it's all skating stuff. Racquetball, powerlifting, power boating. Orienteering, which is, I believe, yes, you are steering ships with flags. You're telling ships where to go. Orienteering. Sambo, softball, sport climbing, squash, tug of war. You've got underwater sports of fin swimming and free diving.
Where is my underwater basket weaving?
That's next year. That's the next World Games. Wakeboarding and wushu.
Wushu.
That's a lot of really good ones. And then the next one is in Karlsruhe. Nope, that's not it. Where? How do I spell it? Karl.
By the way, this is the average MOZOS podcast thing that's ever happened.
It's in Germany. Karlsruhe, Germany.
If you want to know what the MOZOS podcast is, it's us talking about the
World Games.
The World Games.
The World Games.
Not the World's Game. The World Games.
And then there's also the Esports World Cup that's going on right now, but that's another topic. That's Saudi Arabia potential sports washing. Actually,
geopolitical conflict.
It is sports washing, but it's still
that's pretty much
going
to be the name of this episode. Is the MOZOS discuss
$70 million,
geopolitical?
And they have chess now. They have chess,
like online chess.
Yeah, like it's chess.com, and you have chess players play against each other with like.
Where's Carl Magnuson in this?
He won.
Did he?
Yes, Carl Magnuson was signed to Team Liquid, one of my favorite teams, and won the Esports World Cup in singles. So, and I think there's a team event going on this week.
A team event in chess?
Team event in chess. It's 2v2 chess.
What do you mean 2v2 chess?
I don't know, but it's there. Let me double check. Chess at the Esports World Cup. Let's see. 2025. Okay, maybe it's there.
I have no idea how chess works.
Let's see here. Format, calendar, chess. Yeah, they have another event going on, I think. Yeah, chess. Chess. I'm going to keep saying chess until format. 8-player single elimination tournament. There is a team event, but I can't find it on Wikipedia. But it is a team. I think it's 2v2 chess.
Interesting.
Yeah. I wish they could do chess boxing. Have you heard of chess boxing?
I have, and I'm very fond of it.
It's very fun.
Because I have no idea how chess works, but I obviously know how boxing works.
Yeah.
So
they just have dudes play chess for 2 minutes. They stop, and then they do a 2-minute round of boxing, and then they keep
back into
chess.
Maybe that is the next MOZOS fundraiser.
We do chess boxing.
We do chess boxing because I know how to box, but I don't know how to play chess.
I don't know how to play chess, and I don't know how to box.
Well, we have to find someone who knows how to play chess.
Okay, yeah. Please don't put me in the ring with you.
That doesn't know how to box.
I think we're different weight classes.
Significantly.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
It's just not even close.
If you hit me, my arms are flailing back, and I'm dead. You've got games like Apex Legends, Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Warzone, chess,
By the way, the fact
Counter-Strike.
we're at Black Ops 6 is crazy.
Yeah, we're Black Ops 7's next year. Black Ops 7's next year.
Battlefield 6.
Yep. And there's a whole roster mania going on with Call of Duty. My Optic Gaming won Esports World Cup, won Call of Duty Champs, so shout out Optic Gaming. Counter-Strike 2 Crossfire, which is like Counter-Strike but on a phone.
Okay.
The Brazilians are really good at that. Dota 2. Yeah, come to Brazil. Vamos Brazil. Dota 2, EA Sports FC 25 FIFA. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which is an FGC game. We've had it at Noisemaker a few times. Free Fire, Honor of Kings, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang for men and women. Mobile Legends Bang Bang is like League of Legends but on a phone.
Okay.
The Southeast Asians are really good at that one. Naraka Blade Point. Don't know. I've never heard of this game in my life. Overwatch 2, PUBG Battlegrounds, PUBG Mobile.
Okay.
Rainbow Six Siege, Ren Sport, which is, I think, driving, I want to say. Rocket League, StarCraft 2, Street Fighter 6, Teamfight Tactics, Tekken 8, and Valorant. And those are all the disciplines there. And so you have to win a championship in a game.
I'm surprised Rebound hasn't gotten on there yet.
Rebound, or is it Rematch?
Rematch. Sorry.
Rematch, yeah, the soccer game Rematch. It's still small. It's still really small.
Is it?
I mean,
I think it's blown up in
it's blown up
the footy community.
It has blown up a bit, but I feel like it's the same size Omega Strikers was when it was big.
Sure.
So, shout out Omega Strikers. Aesop, put a MOZOS emote in game, please. That'd be really fun if you could do that.
Yeah, we
will definitely use it.
We have hit full MOZOS off-season podcast circle.
Full off-season podcast circle. Hey, if you could actually, this is a great question. If you could have one sport be in the Olympics, what sport would it be?
Snooker, because I don't understand why snooker isn't in there already.
It is a fun
is.
one, yeah.
Nine ball is.
Nine ball's not in the Olympics.
I swear 9 ball's in the Olympics.
It's not in the Olympics.
I think 9 ball or pool is an Olympics.
Pool was not. I don't think pool has ever been in the Olympics.
Maybe I'm thinking about something else, but
yeah,
pool in some sort of billiards in some sort
yeah,
of
I think billiards
should be in there.
It's probably in the Commonwealth Games.
That is
it's probably in the Commonwealth Games
because like darts and snooker.
Because darts is definitely in Commonwealth.
Yeah, so that's probably what I'm thinking.
Yeah, darts or snooker, that'd be a fun one to watch in the Olympics. For me, I'm always going to be an esports homer, but I think chess, flag football is coming 2028. Yeah. It's going to be fun to watch. I think like electric karting would be really cool.
Wait, so aren't they with flag football? You're allowed to have like one NFL player?
One NFL player can play on a roster.
Okay.
Yes. Which is going to be interesting because we're going to see.
Well, I think it's weird because they don't do that with like the basketball game.
Yeah, they do.
I thought you were allowed to have like multiple players from the NBA on.
Well, yeah, you're allowed to. But I think the NFL was like, well, if we let more than one or more than a certain amount, then America's just going to dominate.
Yeah, fair.
We need it to be fair.
Yeah.
Because America's automatically qualified as the host nation. So whoever else is there, they're going to need to find their NFL talent.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to expand the game globally. Don't get me wrong. Every team has an international roster spot, so there's always one international player from outside the U.S. on every NFL team.
And it's usually just some rugby guy or like Australian
usually a
kicker.
Rugby guy and an Australian football kicker who's really good at kicking, and rugby players who's really good at tackling.
Yeah.
And can make stuff work in American football, usually. But they have like schools out there now. Yeah, American football, NFL, like funded American football schools.
I have completely ignored the NFL for a couple of years now, so I'm completely outside the loop. A majority of that.
They've mainly been like racking up this international participation for flag football to be introduced at the 2028 games, because then they want more people to see flag football internationally.
So this might
grow
have
the
just
game
been like some fake rumor I saw, but like the whole reason they were doing that was because of soccer, because like it was very popular with youth and specifically the female youth. Like that women's soccer was bigger, and so they're trying to do that to kind of cut that out.
I don't think
know if
a
that's
cut it
true.
out type thing, but I definitely think that like adding more women into flag football is a good thing.
Yeah, but like the thing that I saw again was just Twitter schizo.
It's probably just Twitter, being
schizo
Twitter,
rambling. X, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever it is, it's dead.
Yeah,
it's an awful platform that we both check every
Musk.
single day. Elon Musk.
Musk.
Elon Musk.
What are you gonna do if Elon Musk buys the Matadors and
God.
turns it into dead internet theory where all our fans are just bots?
That'd be worse than death.
Yeah,
That'd be worse than a meteor hitting us all when we're in the
you
stadium.
heard it here first. MOZOS would not support Elon Musk if he tried to buy
I
the
wouldn't.
Matadors.
I wouldn't. I'm cool with Elon Musk in certain ways, not so cool with him in others.
Starlink's cool.
Starlink's cool. The technology behind it is cool. I like SpaceX. SpaceX is dope.
Yeah.
The guy,
Not
don't really
great.
like the guy anymore.
He's
Like,
not great.
because like for a while he was like everybody liked him, and then he got political.
Well, because then he
then he got political.
He turned into an Edison instead of a Tesla.
Yes,
So
exactly.
as some female singer who I don't remember who wrote that song was called.
Well,
That was like an
song is
alt
this?
white girl banger for a little bit about
Uh,
Elon Musk.
About Elon. Oh, is it? Well, he like married Grimes for a while.
No, this is like an actual song that somebody wrote about Elon
Interesting.
Musk.
Interesting.
It was an alt white girl banger.
Huh.
So
All right. Well, are we going to rodeo tonight?
it's Tuesday.
And
It's closed.
shoot.
Tomorrow
Oh,
they have karaoke.
nice karaoke on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Karaoke. Okay.
What's your karaoke song choice?
Mr. Brightside, because you can get everybody into it.
That's fair.
Get everybody into it. Everybody knows the words.
Yeah.
And if you're really drunk, you butcher it, and it gets even funnier.
Yeah.
Because then, like, it's funny for your friends. Everybody else in the bar is booing you. You get a little bit of an ego hit, but you just know that you'll be talking about this for the rest of your life. When you failed to sing Mr. Brightside at karaoke because you were off 10 beers.
And, a liquor pitcher.
Drink responsibly. Drink responsibly. That'll do it for this edition of the off-season podcast. A lot of rambling today.
There was no direction.
No structure.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, I completely forgot about this.
He forgot about it.
Till
I just
Dylan
got back from
texted me like
QuakeCon.
an hour and a half, like
I was
2
like,
hours
let's just
before
do
things
this week.
So,
We're going to be moving into a bi-weekly model around September. So we'll get this every 2 weeks. And then once we get into closer to the season, we'll probably pick it up from there.
yeah, because we're in a weird space right now where there's a lot of nothing to talk about.
Yes, not a whole lot of stuff Matadors related to talk about. And would
Yeah.
you really want our opinions on esports football?
Because I could talk about Celtic all day. You could talk about esports
Yeah.
all day. But we're not here for that.
But that's too hyperfixated.
Yeah,
We'll have to have a hyperfixation podcast. That's a Patreon idea.
yeah,
When we launch the Patreon, we'll let you guys know. We're going to do a whole bunch of content for it because that we can just sort of throw onto the paywall. I think we're going to try to make it like $2-3 a month.
yeah. It's gonna be nothing crazy.
Super chill. And
It's just so when we post our crazier stuff,
we can link to that and be like, hey,
Yeah.
this is on the Patreon, by the way.
yeah, help the Mozitos not
Check
get in
us out.
trouble. Yeah.
Yep. Do we do a Mozito friendly one for April Fools?
That'd be really funny.
That would be really funny. No, we need to get like some of the kids, some of
It's
the
just
actual
to
Mozitos
have them
here.
run the podcast.
Just have them do the podcast for us
That'd be really funny.
for April Fools. If
April
you've got a Mozito who wants to do a podcast for April Fool's Day, let us know.
Or
and
we
we'll
just
keep
wear
doing
like
it.
West Texas jerseys, talking about West Texas the whole time.
Wait, no, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's kind of fire. Oh, whoa.
Look, we beat him twice.
We beat him twice in the regular season. What else would you want?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, we're doing that. We're doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys when we see you, probably next week.
Yeah.
Adios.